I never thought I would say this. Playshots are back. I had to test it out for myself. I didn't believe it at first, but I can confirm they are back, and they are better than ever before. This will change NBA 2K23 as we know it. So it turns out Mike Wang has been spying on Yardman Gaming and catching up to what Yardman Gaming has been up to. I have found a secret sauce build that is gonna change this game as we know it for us guards. Now shout out to my brother Robo Man. Since day one he's the one that made this build. I made some alterations to it, and this was the first time he was actually using the build with me ever. And we won 20 games in a row with his version of the build, with only a few badges. Yes, I got to witness this up close and personal before I decided to make mine myself. I want you to look at this right here. He doesn't even have Hall of Fame Limitless range yet. Doesn't even have the 99 3-ball yet. Now I'm shooting like that on my 6'3", but mercy, when I tell you this 6'1", I have now made it because now I have accelerator, and it's gonna be freaking overpowered. And if you've been wondering what I've been able to do in this new season, just know I am fine. I told y'all I'm not patched. I don't really do a lot of momentums. My dribble style, if it's just, I love it, man. It works for me. It works for me since last year. I'm still sticking to it, man. If it's not broke, don't fix it. This is my 6'9" build with a 92 3-ball, 99 post control for Hall of Fame unpluckable and Hall of Fame quick first step, and I still get an 86 dunk, and I still get good defense. This is my build, man. This is my 6'9" build, and a lot of y'all doubted. Y'all doubt the build, man. Y'all wanted the 6'9" with low 3-ball and overpowered defense. You don't need that. Now, the return of the play shots is here. For those that don't know, a play shot was a one-man army. You can have your big and lock sit in the corner all game, and you get every single bucket. This style was frowned upon, especially by the old heads. But I am an old head avenger, and I'm here to usher in the new version of the play shots on NBA 2K23. They are back, and they're better than before. This is my version of the play shot. Shout out to my brother Robo. Check out his YouTube channel. He is a part-time YouTuber. He does it whenever he wants. He just does it whenever he wants. It's just that simple. Now we're going with the height 6'1". We're gonna drop the weight all the way down to 160. Drop it down. Anyways, put the wingspan to 6'2". You get the 99 3-ball with that. I love to go with compact. When I used to hoop, that was my body shape, compact. So that's what I go with. Now, it's time to start this play shot magic. A lot of y'all thought you're not gonna get a dunk, right? Let me tell you something. You're gonna get contact dunks on this build. 85 driving dunks, so you can get the silver limitless takeoff. You can get the silver posterizer, and you can get the silver slithery finisher. There's a reason why I made it like this, because once you get, I've already tested it out as well. I hate to break it to y'all, but I already have this build at a 95 overall. And when you get silver limitless takeoff, your quick drops activate every single time. Your straight arm tomahawks from Drexler dunk package or Westbrook dunk package, where you're taking off on the free throw line, activates every time. Now, put the 3-ball to a 99. This is why I say it's more overpowered than play shots before. Now that we know how the game works, and trust me, I am somebody that knows how the game works. I'm a dribbler. I've tested this game out enough. I know how the game works. I'm not out here just paint mashing. Look at all the Hall of Fame shooting badges you get. Every single one is Hall of Fame. The only two that matters to me, really, is Hall of Fame Limitless Range and Hall of Fame Agent 3s. Now, the way I made it is I put my ball handling to a 95. Now, my boy Robo, he put it to a 94. I wanted the Hall of Fame Unpluckable just because I know steals. They like to get those steals, man. And I don't get ripped with Hall of Fame Unpluckable, really. Not really with gold either, but sometimes they'll get lucky. Now, put the speed with ball to an 83 like you just saw. Don't question it. I'll elaborate on that soon. Just do it. Acceleration, 90. Speed, 75. Put the vert to a 75 so you can get both contact dunks. I put mine at a 70. I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. This is just the best version I know y'all are gonna want to make. And I'm gonna show you 3 different versions of this. All right. And while I'm explaining the other versions is why I'm going to tell you why I made it the way I made it. Now I put the interior up and the block because I'm already getting stops on literally 6'11" bigs. I'm getting stops on the 6'9s, the 6'8s in the paint. As long as I get in front of them, cut it off, put my hands up, I get stops. And I still get passing lane steals with a 25 steal. And whether you believe it or not, my 6'9 that you see me running twos with in this video, it only has a 30 steal, and I get plucks and I do get passing lane steals. All right, now just real quick, double up the limitless take because this is a real play shot, right? Double it up and it's going to call you a shot creator. They don't call you play shots no more. If you do get a play shot name title, it's not going to be anything close to what a real play shot is compared to this year. All right, so let me elaborate why you guys see the next version. This version is a little more defensive balanced. Now, the reason why I went with Hall of Fame Unpluckable is because a real play shot has the ability to put that on. Any other year you look at, a real play shot is going to have that ability. And usually I'm not one that goes for real play shots. But this year it's a very rare thing to see a small guard, so I like being different. I have my 6'9 that I can go crazy with, but I'm a guard at heart. So I made a real play shot, and we're going to usher in this new play shot wave because it is effective. Trust me. When you need a bucket, you can get a bucket. And the way I made it with the defense, it actually does get stops in the paint. They can't corner mash you from the corners now in the park and in the stage. I know you want to prioritize steal, but trust me, you don't need that steal to get passing lane steals. And you definitely do need interior and block to get more consistent stops. Now I know that there's some people out there like the brethren Bullet TV that has nothing but a 50 perimeter defense and he gets the job done. I'm talking about going on 100 game streaks, right? Crazy stuff like that. So it is possible with a 50 perimeter defense and nothing else if you want to prioritize offense. Now this version is really to be a little bit more balanced defense wise. You get 7 defensive badges. I would not make this version. I like the 95 ball handle just because I never get ripped, and I like the 83 speed with ball because speed with ball is only effective this year with running up the court. It does not affect your speed boost. Your speed boost is only affected by the acceleration. And let me tell you a little secret right now. 89 acceleration feels the same as 93 to me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I just made sure I future-proofed myself and I put it at 90. 90 is what I use. Now I usually go with 85 speed with ball, but I've tested all the dribble styles and the best ones don't require no 85 speed with ball. Michael Jordan requires a 75, so worst case scenario, you got the Michael Jordan, and that's literally top 3 best this year, so you're gonna be straight. Now this is another version right here, and this one I wouldn't make this one, but I know you guys that want to make real play shots are gonna look to not put a dunk up, so you know I'm making this one for y'all. All right, this one is I'm gonna try to put the best defense on this one right here because I know y'all love defense. All right, now don't worry about the passing and stuff like that. We're gonna get back to that. And I know a lot of y'all probably worry about, y'all about giving me the passing at 75. That's too low. No, it's not. All my builds have a 75 passing, and you see I get away with it, dog. I get away with it. Now maybe if you play pro-am, you want to put the passing up, you're probably gonna want to do that. All right, probably put it up to 80, but you really don't need that because if you make the dots on time with neither thirder, you should be good. Trust me, guys. All right, you should be good. Now, if you want to overkill, do that. That's up to you. But for this play shot magic right here, if you do want to prioritize a steal, you want more defensive badges, I'm showing you a way to get it right here, but you're going to take a hit somewhere else. With an 80 dunk, you still get a lot of dunk packages, but you want to try to get that vert to a 65 to future-proof you for the dunk package that you really need. Now, I'm not really too worried about the speed with ball. Like I said, I would not make these versions that you're seeing right now just because the version I made, I feel like is the best version. It's literally the best version because you get all the good stuff that you need defensively. I'm not going to be out here guarding ball, and if I need to guard ball, I've already done it a few times and I've gotten some good stops. This is a build that is offensively overpowered. When you need a bucket, there's no way to stop this in the right hands. So that's what a play shot is. All the play shots vouch, any comp stage player vouch, because the last 2 years I've been in the stage every single day, uploading every single day, and this is what a play shot is, man. overpowered offensively. Some don't put any, finishing up. This is not the year for that. They usually put the defense up. Now you're gonna have to choose. You want the finishing, put the finishing up. You want it balanced, I'm showing you balanced ways to do it. I did it in a way where I get great finishing, so I can finish just as good as my 6'9". I might not have that gold limitless takeoff, but the silver feels identical. And I still have a 55 interior, which is the same as my 6'9", and a 57 block, which is not too far off than my 6'9". And it's only 5 notches down from the steel. My 6'9" is a really overpowered build, obviously, because the badges you get and the tiers you get them in is really overpowered. Now this is the final version of the build that I'm going to show you how to make. Like I said, I keep the pass accuracy at a 75 because that's all I need, bro. I feel like with LeBron James passing style, I get the job done easily. I go on streaks with this. I play against sweaty people and I drop them off a lot of times with this. All right, I'm not perfect, I'm not the best, but I do my thing. All right, so this is the next version of the build that I would recommend you make if you really don't care about finishing and you want to prioritize, having a little, wiggle room to really maximize this play shot build, right? If you don't care about anything, you don't care about the defense or anything, but you want to have a high acceleration, you actually care about that, because I'm telling you guys, speed with ball does not matter. I did a test myself. You have 2K Labs that did a test, 2K Toots I believe did a test as well, and it does not matter. I tested it myself. But if you want to future proof yourself, put it at an 85. Put the acceleration up if you want. The speed does not matter. That's for running without the ball, and it matters this year more than anything for defense. And you get a 70 dunk, so you can still get park dunks. You can still get some dunks like Klay Thompson, and basic, decent dunk. Luka dunk package, I believe, as well. You get the job done. At least you won't be completely one-sided. If you don't have the 3, you can't drive. Me personally, I would not make this version of the build, but I know somebody out there is gonna want to see what it looks like. This is if they made it the way they used to make it in the past. It's time to move forward. We can't keep doing the same things, y'all. All right. Yes, the play shots are back, but it's called a shot creator now. And guess what? It's more overpowered offensively when you make it the way I made it. And if you're worried about how fast it moves, is it worth it? I've already tested the build out. Robo was testing the build out for a whole freaking couple of days before I even decided, you know what? I'm gonna make it now. I've been waiting to make the build for so long. I've been waiting to get an accelerator first because I do not feel like getting it over it on a new build when I can just unlock it once and get it on any new build I create. And that is what just happened. My 6'1" is a 95 overall with accelerator, and it's going to be insane. Now that I have my hands on this build, and now that you have your hands on this build, well, are you gonna make this build? Let me know in the comment section. I've already made the build. Robo had the build since day one. His is different. He has the gold unpluckable, and he does really good with it. Me, I got the Hall of Fame unpluckable for the 95, but if you drop it down one notch, you get way more attribute upgrades. Anyways, big up on yourself, big alert on mice. We can't do nothing. G1 don't 10 guard. Yeah, I'm on gaming. Gone.